Hello, I am Raquel Peters. I'm presenting my final oral presentation for my course project. My project is entitled Early Delivery of Salad, Fruit Salad Bowl. Currently at my workplace, we're having an issue, which is the late delivery of fruit salad bowls to our customers. I work at the MNIB, the Marketing and National Importing Board here in Grenada. So I chose a project topic that relates to an area that required improvements at my workplace. Currently, we have a monthly production target of 10,000 to 13,000 fruit salad bowls, and we are expected to maintain product and customer quality requirements. The process is totally manual, and we have 5 production attendants. And as I've stated before, our major issue is our late delivery of fruit bowls. And one may ask, why should this be fixed? It should be fixed because one, we have dissatisfied customers with increased complaints, loss of wholesale customers, and a significant drop in sales at our retail outlets. My problem better defined. Um, we are not meeting our scheduled delivery time of 7 o'clock to 9:30 a.m. for all our customers. Therefore, our food bowls are being delivered up to as late as 10:30 a.m. Our customers are unhappy with this poor quality service. In this project, my goals were one, to identify the major factors that impacted the late delivery of the food bowls, and I was able to achieve this during the course of the project. Two, to ensure that all customers receive quality services through early on-time delivery. This was achieved. However, it was not 100%, but there were significant improvements. Three, we reduced the number of customer complaints received due to late delivery. Customer complaints did not go down to zero, but it was reduced, significantly reduced. Four, to increase efficiency and productivity of the team members, and we had results in that production were increased in less time. During the project, my scope of boundaries were monthly production target of up to 13,000 fruit salad bowls. Our target target was 519 per day. Our scheduled production time 5 to 9 o'clock. Scheduled delivery time 7 to 9, and actual delivery time was. During the measure phase of my project, we the Six Sigma methodology was applied during this project. Data was collected over a 4-week period. The actual delivery time versus the estimated delivery times, factors affecting the ability to deliver fruit bowls were also recorded. A daily production quantities and the number of customer complaints received in this period was 20. The basic quality tools used in this phase were questionnaires, data collection forms, histogram, Pareto charts, and maps. Here we can see a Pareto chart which shows us the different factors that affected our food bowls. Here we had the availability of raw materials as one of the greater factors, employees being punctual, late orders from customers, large orders from customers, late orders from customers being some of the factors that greatly affected our late delivery. Employee absence, our lesser factor, factor that had less impact were transportation and no pre-day preparation. And this information was collected from our data collection, a questionnaire that was given to my staff. All right, here we looked at the number of late delivery and early deliveries. We had a total of 77 late delivery and 63 early occasions. We're seeing that bond image and the retail outlets were greatly affected in terms of late deliveries. We had much more late deliveries than early deliveries in this case. Our histogram here shows our delivery times during the measure phase. When we collected information, we looked at the delivery times, and it is obviously seen here that our delivery times are basically, those are mostly delivered between 9:34 a.m. and 10:19 a.m. So customers are getting the delivery times are fewer in the desired the customer's desired delivery time, which is between 6:30 to 9:30 to 9 o'clock thereabout. All right. After the information was gathered in the measure phase, they were analyzed using a root cause analysis. Root cause analysis. In this instance, I use two root cause analysis. Tools were used here. One was the excuse me, the fishbone. This was to identify the issues that would have caused the problem and to prevent them from reoccurring to improve the product quality. The fishbone analysis outlined the major categories and the subcategories that related to that caused the late delivery of the fishbone. So here we looked at people, the method, the environment, the raw materials, machinery, measurements. And with the people, we looked at shift, punctuality, presence. With the raw material, we looked at availability, pre-day preparation, etc. With the analyze phase, again, we did the failure mode effect analysis, and we looked at different potential failures that could have impacted on product quality. Items that had the greatest failure mode were employee pickups and drop-off and preparation for the following day. So employees being absent for work and tardiness and fruits not being available. Two of the root causes that were identified as a problem in the project. For the improved phase, what we did, we looked at after getting information from the analyze phase, we implemented two improvements: employee absenteeism and tardiness were addressed. This was even addressed at a senior management level. There was a better coordination to ensure availability of foods for production between the procurement team and my department. During the improved phase, data was collected over a 4-week period in the first instance. The actual delivery time versus estimated delivery time were also recorded. Number of customer complaints received. The same data was collected over 2 weeks period in the final stage of the project. And here we did a comparison of the measure phase and the improve phase, and we saw that here this is the is showing the variability or the late occasions on a I individual moving range chart, and this showed that there was little variation in terms of the late occasion. So like late occasion was a habit. It was consistently being late. And when we looked at the improved phase, we saw that the average dropped in terms of late deliveries, late occasions, the number of late occasions, sorry, and it was under the central line, which means that there was an improvement in the process. And we see that there are points that are out of range points, and these points were caused by, very, very late, moving from 6-1, which would have been a major improvement. Here we looked at the measure phase versus the improve phase in terms of customer complaints, and we've seen that customer complaints would have decreased significantly. The highest being 6. We had 6 here, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then if you look at that's for the measure in terms of the improve phase, we have 2 and 6 in the improved phase versus the measured phase. We looked at the comparing means on the number of early occasions, and we saw here that the null hypothesis stated that the improvements did not have an effect on the process, and the alternative is that the improvements did have a positive effect on the process. And the p-value was less than 0.5, means were different, and so we rejected the null hypothesis, and we see here that the improvement did have an effect on the process. This is the same analysis implied here for the late occasions. The null hypothesis was rejected, and we're seeing here that the improvement did have an effect on the process. Improvement, we would have like 1 to 3 issues here, and here we had the measure phase where we had again a decline in the number of customer complaints in the measure and in the improved phase over time. In terms of the retail outlet, but all the other occasions would have remained consistent. Here we're seeing again that there were more improvements. The reject here is the number of early occasions after the other 2 weeks of improvement, and we're seeing here again that what we continue to do had a great effect on the process, and the null hypothesis was rejected here, and so the means are different, and yes, so delivery times were earlier, and it's the same analysis here in the late occasions that the improvements had a great significant effect on the process, and the reject the non process was rejected. In conclusion, I would like to say the application of the Six Sigma methodology in this project allowed for the effective definition of the problem, collection and measure of baseline data, analysis of the data, and the effective implementation of workable improvements. All goals outlined were achieved. There was a major improvement in delivery times of proposed to customers. Customer complaints moved from 20 in the measure phase to 7 in the improved phase. Control chart showed a steady trend in early delivery. A number of points fell below the center line. The ANOVA table showed a difference in means. The null hypothesis was rejected, which indicated a significant improvement in the number of early deliveries. The total number of late occasions dropped from 7 in the measure phase to 11 in the improved phase. Thank you very much. Here we have examples of a data collection.